Hey everybody, I want to real quickly go over something for you all for not just my class, but for other classes when it comes to doing research. I know for my own papers, and I know the other instructors in our program will ask you to look for sources outside of the textbooks or whatever text you're using. And I know I'm not too sure like what guidance you all have been given in terms of the library just because of COVID and everything else. So I wanted to show you one of the best resources that you all have access to as UTEP graduate students. So essentially, I have it up here on my browser. All you have to do is click in UTEP or type in UTEP library, and it's like go to the main link that pops up, and it'll be this one. And what you should do here is go to articles and databases. And I'm going to show you the one that I always use because it's one of the easier ones to navigate. So I click C there. I'll go down to communication and mass media complete. So I'm usually using this one because my background's in communication. A lot of my research is in communication. So I end up using that one. Once you click on it, it'll take you to this page. Click on this one more time. And it's going to ask you to put in your username and password. And that's going to be the same one you use for your email address. So just put that in and then you'll come up with this search bar right here. Now, this one is searching for communication and mass media complete, but you can choose what other databases you're looking for. So when you come here, you can choose a number of things here, right? There's criminal justice. I know I've had some students that have written papers about crime rates. There are a number of other sources. There's film and television. I know there is, what's the other one that a lot of folks end up using? Oh, there it is. Military and government collection. There's a lot that you can click on here and check on. There's a Chicano database here. So there's a lot that you can look for using this. So you just click whichever ones you want to include, hit OK. And then from there, you just type in whatever you're looking for. So I know, let's say someone wants to write their paper on leadership presence. In other words, for me, I always think about that as like nonverbal communication. So you could just type in here, nonverbal communication, search that. And then there's a couple other tricks here to make this easier for you. So once all the results pop up, you can see there's a lot, but here's what you want to look for. Click here to make sure it says full text. And then one more time, click here to make sure it's a scholarly peer-reviewed journal article. Now, once that's there, all of these you can use for whatever papers you're looking for. So here are a number of different ones. This one's with pharmacist. Here's with gender nonverbal communication and televised debates. And you can type in nonverbal communication and whatever else you want to type in. So for example, you want to type in sports and nonverbal communication with these same parameters clicked. Here are some other things, some other relevant sources that you can use. Easy for you to pull up the PDF text of it. Let's let this load real quick. And there you have access to the entire journal article. Typically, access to some of these articles, if you're not part of an educational institution, could be hundreds of dollars, but you guys have access to it for free. You can search almost anything, and something's going to pop up. There's some other JSTOR, if you want to look that one up too, in terms of the databases. I think it would be here. JSTOR right here. This one's really good if you are looking for pop culture references or papers that have been written about pop culture. So you can type in whatever keywords you want and look for that there. But that is one of the best resources. So if you're tired of just looking at the same sources for your textbook or from your textbook to use for your papers, this is a great way to add those academic sources that myself or your other instructors would require. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me. If you want me to walk this through you via Zoom or something, I'd be more than happy to.